got the mindset coming back as this guy who's going to love everybody and rapture everybody off to heaven. That's not true. That's not the teaching of the Bible. The Bible says, that he does judge and make work,
All praises to the Father and His Son, the creator of the universe. Yeah, the giver of the laws and commandments, crucified for the sins of the whole earth. But y'all don't pay him no mind, y'all don't pay him no homage, I ain't tripping on him, y'all don't love him. Y'all too busy worshiping other guys, Christmas, Easter, Valentine, yeah, y'all love sin. And these pastors ain't no help, they done closed up the doors to the kingdom. Matthew 23 and 13, tell me y'all some hypocrites, y'all ain't even getting in the kingdom. And that's real, I've been walking with the word, trying to get to know the word. Another word, I've been reading script. I come to find out, it's a different story when you understand the manuscript. It is false doctrines, all lies. Is it? Like going to heaven when we die. What else? Like eating catfish and pork rinds. That's abomination in the Lord's eyes. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God of these scriptures, and you better do it before He return. Cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to set the record straight. Come on, He coming back to pass judgment. Yeah, cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. He ain't kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to clear the controversy. He coming back to pass judgment. 7 trumpets, 7 vows. Right after Jacob see his trouble, it's coming. He said the whole world gon' bow. Whether you hate him or you love him, it's coming. Got a war, you ain't keeping His commandments, you gon' perish when He come back with His army and the sword. All judgment has been handed down to Him from the Father, and the title has been given Lord of all lords. You've been worshiping in vain though, cause you don't really know Him like you claim so. At the day of judgment, He gon' tell you He don't know you either. And to the lake of fires, where you gon' go? All you heathens and you Edomites. Yeah, Babylon gon' die that night. Talk a takeover, full overthrow. The man of sin, he gon' burn slow. What you know about blood up to the horse's bridle? He gon' call all the fowls of the earth to come feast on the dead bodies, laying every word. You can read it, you been sinning, you ain't gon' be spared. I've been reading, you should get prepared. Yeah, I've been reading, baby, you should be scared. If you thinking the Messiah is a white boy with blue eyes and blonde hair, that's deception at its highest. He gon' judge you with the highest when you kick against the laws and the commandments. That's the covenant, I'm standing on it. 10 toes down, ain't no use in playing on it. You gotta unlearn and relearn everything that you did learn about the Most High God of these scriptures, and you better do it before He return. Cause He ain't coming back to shake hands. Nah, kissing and hugging. No, He coming back to set the record straight.
Oh, shalom. Oh, we back. We back in the building. Shalom, everybody in the chat. It's your brother Mikael once again, ready to slice and dice and bust Satan to his white meat. Bust his head to the white meat. Bruise the serpent head. Kill all the workers of iniquity if I ever get my hands on them. When the Lord give me the power to do so? One day? Yes, sir. Looking forward toward it. But anyway, y'all, listen. We're going to talk about some things. I'm going to share my screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share my screen and see what's going on in the world. Let's keep our eyes on certain events, certain topics. So let me see. I'm going to share this article, and I got a whole bunch of videos. Okay, yeah, it's showing. I am sharing my screen. We're going to talk about the food shortages. What's going on? The food shortages, brothers and sisters. Here are the groceries you might be missing on the store shelves due to food shortages in 2022. Uh-oh. Look at them empty shelves. It's going down, family. If you ever seen your local grocery store with empty shelves, you're not alone. Food shortages are still haunting us in 2022. On March 24, 2022, President Biden of the food shortages due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It's going to be real, he said, of the food shortages. So your president that y'all elected, he said it's going to be a food shortage. It's going to be a famine in the land. Let's scroll down. And see what's going to be missing. All right, current food shortages, fresh meat. Look what it say. Meat shortages, especially beef and poultry, will plague us again in 2022. Daniel says that the meat and poultry are in short supply in many supermarkets. This is due to several facts, with manufacturing plant labor shortages causing most of the issues. Beef will likely see the most shortage because working beef plants is more labor intensive, according to Food Business News. Uh-oh. Boy, no more ribeyes. No more briskets. Hamburgers, Philly steaks. All that comes from beef. Yes, sir. Dairy may be in short supply this year. Oh, a combination of expensive crops to feed livestock and chickens. Uh-oh. And you know, brothers and sisters, we love our chicken. Yes, sir. Hold on, let me see if my brother got up in here. Yeah, what's going on, Brother Stephen?
What's going on with your Hebrew?
Oh, nothing, man. Just sitting up here giving our brothers and sisters their war briefing, their Hebrew news channel. You know, we turn into the Hebrews news channel every now and then.
Every now and then.
But yeah, I was just showing them we got a meat supply, chicken supply. All of this is coming up short in the grocery store.
Yeah, that's what they got going on, man. You know, don't none of this stuff happen by accident.
Yes, sir.
They are intentionally trying to starve their citizens out, man. That's what we got going on, Hebrew.
Talk to him, Hebrew. Tell him what's going on.
Starve us out, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when you got Bill Gates buying up all the farmland, then you got the government paying farmers not to even grow anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would you pay farmers to not plant if you ain't trying to intentionally starve out your citizens? Y'all don't plant nothing. We'll give y'all $2 million this year. Y'all just kick back, kick your feet up.
Just relax.
Yeah. Don't worry about nothing.
Don't worry about it.
We got y'all.
On this article I'm reading here, it says, dairy may be in short supply this year. A combination of expensive crops to feed livestock and chickens, combined with transportation costs and shortages of packaging materials, especially plastics, may cause dairy shortages at your local supermarket. Additional to material shortages, labor shortages may also impact grocery sales in terms of transportation workers as well as groceries workers to stock the dairy case. As a result, you may have fewer options in terms of your usual purchase of milk, cheese, especially cream cheese. Yogurt and other dairy items. It's going down. There may be an egg shortage in 2022. Well, you know, we love to eat our scrambled eggs in the morning with a little cheese.
That's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad my stepdad is country. My stepdaddy got any amount of chickens out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I get to get the brown egg.
Talk to him, Hebrew.
Yeah, I'm country egg.
On brown eggs. Yes, sir. There may be an egg shortage in 2022. The article reads, similar to other food shortages, we're encountered COVID-related supply chain issues have interrupted the business side of commercial egg production. Even the chickens are on quarantine. Let's scroll down. If you're a vegan, we got bad news for you too. There it is. Sorry, vegans. Plant-based proteins may be in short supply this year. If you thought not eating meat or dairy would spare you from shortages, in other words, famine, sorry to burst your bubble, Rick Williams said. Practice lead operations and supply chain of JPG Resources says that the plant-based proteins like tofu, almond milk, and soy-based cheese, and etc., has seen shortages. Explaining plant-based saw a huge rise in demand as animal meat processors were forced to shut down operations. So to you vegans, you go catch it.
I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern in their playbook.
Go ahead.
And let me tell you what I mean.
All right.
Okay, when they shut down the formula, the baby formula producers, you know why they said they shut them down, don't you?
Why is that, Hebrew?
They said that the milk that they was producing was contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
So they stopped production and completely shut the plant completely down. Mm-hmm. One of the number one manufacturers in the United States, that plant was of baby formula. Okay, now they saying the chickens are contaminated. Uh-oh, now they saying that we gonna be short on plant-based food too, because that's something over there contaminated. So the question is, who's doing all this contamination?
Uh-oh. Yeah, brothers and sisters. Who is it? Is it Esau? All right. You may see shortages of fruits, vegetables, and other goods made with produce. So you're going to see, they say you're going to see that. Canned goods.
Tell me they done got to the canned goods too.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I got the receipts. Listen what he said. There will likely be a canned good food shortage in 2022. High prices and low availability of aluminum may cause canned food and beverages shortages this year, may like the end of 2021. This extends not just to canned food, but also canned pet food. Uh-oh, Django. You going hungry too, Django.
Django gonna be all right. Hey, cause get what? Me and Django will go out in the woods and get us some venison.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll get us a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll catch a fish one.
Yeah. Me and Django be eating fish.
Thank God for Mississippi. Yes, sir. Anyway. We may see shortages of imported goods. Imported foods like cheese and boba, whatever the hell that is, and other foreign produce items may be in short supply due to availability, supply chain issues, and higher costs to transport goods overseas. Uh-oh, Django. Let me read about you, brother, and your homies. You may experience a pet food shortage in 2022. Boy, they hitting every insect, animal, and creature on the planet with famine. Bottled water and soda shortages may occur. Well,
that's why I order me a water filter. Order me one of them too.
Right? Did we do a video on prepping for this stuff? What we reading about? Yeah, we showed you.
We did told two of them.
Told the people what to do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We scroll down.
We don't classify ourselves as prophets or nothing like that, but the Most High used us to put this information out, and He give this information to us way before this stuff happened. And I'm not patting ourselves on the back or anything like that, but we just about 10-0 on the prophecy that we done brought forth to the people.
Yes, sir. You better talk to them. We serve an undefeated Elohim.
Hey, they said the video not on YouTube no more. Where we did the survival video.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
That's what Sister Shanae said.
Wow.
You know what? I think they took it down because remember everybody was showing the pose on there.
Those sticks.
The pop gun.
The sticks.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
I think that's why they took that one down.
I didn't know they took it down.
We need to redo it.
Yeah, without the sticks.
Without the pose.
Yeah, without the sticks. I'm gonna go back when this live over with. They took it down. We're gonna redo it, y'all. One more time. Oh, Warrior said it's still up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he said on BitChute. We got it on BitChute.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what Warrior's saying. Let's scroll down. Toilet paper. Did I get that other? Yeah, I said bottled water and soda shortage. Now listen to this. Now we seen this before. Y'all seen it. I ain't gonna say what time it was, but listen to this. Toilet paper, paper towels, and other paper goods may face shortages. Uh-oh. And you know why it's a shortage on that? Because the heathen went and bought them all. Y'all know what's up with that. But anyway, scroll down. Uh-oh. All to my hood brothers and sisters in the hood across America, we some noodle-eating rascals. Listen, you may have to say no to noodles in case of a pasta shortage. No! Not my beef ramen noodles. Not my chicken noodles with my hot sauce on it. You better stock up on your noodles if you love to eat noodles like I do. Yes,
And
sir.
that's a cheap source of food too now.
Yes, sir. Hey, don't sit up and act brand new like y'all Negroes don't eat noodles. I know I do. I tell you.
I eat them all any kind of way you can eat them.
That's right. Oh, to you drinkers out there, listen to this. Due to a booze shortage, but liquor may be hard to come by. No, not that liquor. No, Jesus. Not to this tribulation you got us going through.
That's a good one, though. They're going to make everybody quit drinking.
We need a good strong drink for about what we getting ready to see. Let me go stock up on some good Crown Royal.
And some good pomegranate wine.
Good pomegranate wine, because I need a good strong drink from time to time, dealing with you crazy Hebrews. Like in 2021, you may see a liquor shortage due to low supplies of glass for bottling. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, not my alcohol. So, y'all get an idea what's going on. So, you see every aspect of food is getting hit. Now, Brother Steph, you got anything as I quit sharing my screen?
Go ahead.
As I queue up the next video. Brother Warriors, if you all work, bro, you come on up here. I thought maybe you still be at work. Stop screen. Now, let me see. Okay, we got that article out the way. Got the article out the way. Now, let's see. Yeah, let's go over here. Got him in the order. Go ahead, brother.
You got your Bible handy?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's look at a couple scripts then, Hebrew.
We'll bring it out.
Let's look at Amos chapter 8, verse 11 and 12.
All right, let me get that up here on the screen for him, too. Amos chapter 8.
Yes, sir. Chapter 8,
right.
verse 11 and 12. You can read 10 through 12.
10 through 12. Gotcha. Amos chapter 8, 10 through 12 is on the screen. And he said, I'm going to start at 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon. And I will darken the earth in the clear day. Uh-oh. And I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head. Uh-oh. And I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. Behold, the days come, said the Lord. I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but to hearing the words of the Lord. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall their fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Now, who in the world is inboxing me talking about some food? Who is this? Walter, what's going on? What's wrong with the food supply? Walter, watch the video. Okay, y'all, I'm back.
Walter who?
I don't know, man. I just saw Walter up there that inboxed me. He said, "What's wrong with the?" Somebody inboxed me from Facebook talking about what's wrong with the food supply. Hell, we gonna go hungry. That's what's wrong with it.
Hey, look at Exodus chapter 13, verse 5 one time.
Exodus. Some people say. Exodus chapter 5.
Yes, sir.
What verse?
Read verse 4 through 6.
Exodus chapter 5, 4 through 6. And it reads, and the king of Egypt said unto them, therefore, and the king of Egypt said unto them.
Wait a minute. Where we at?
Well, we in the land of bondage, Egypt.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. And the king of Egypt said unto them, wherefore do ye, Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works get you unto your burden.
Who gave you the power to tell them they ain't got to work? Go ahead, Hebrew.
And Biden said, I'm sorry, and Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land are now many, too many Negroes having babies, and ye make them rest from their burdens.
Uh-huh.
And Biden commanded, and Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick, as heretofore, let them go and gather straw for themselves. Keep reading.
Wait a minute, bro, Stephen.
Go ahead.
What do they got to do with this lesson? They steady adding on to the burden, bro.
They forward in the affliction.
Every day is something different.
They forward the affliction at the Hebrew.
Yeah.
Yes,
every
sir.
day. Okay, fuel prices went up. Food prices went up. But that wasn't bad enough that the food prices went up. Now, it ain't no food. Okay? Let's kill a few of them to add to their burden. Shoot about 15, 20 of them. Shoot, kill them. Okay. Now let's go into school. We'll kill a few of them. Okay. Now that we got that done, tell them they ain't going to get no taxes this year. Because we need that tax money. Tell them we finna send $38 trillion to Ukraine or they tax money. They don't need it. We're going to let them suffer. They don't need no gas to go back and forth to work. Because guess what? For long, we're going to shut everything down anyway. They ain't going to need no gas to go back and forth to work. They steady adding to the burden, bro.
Oh, don't scare them like that, Brother Steph.
And then when you got the prophets, the men of the Most High come through and tell what's going on, that's when they come to us on YouTube. Shut that page down. Take that off of there. Who told that nigga to tell them folk they didn't have to go to work today? Who told that nigga to tell them folk to go out there and stock up on their food and their drink?
Yes, sir. You better talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I digress, Hebrew. Go ahead.
All right. And the tale of the bricks, which they did make herefore, ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish aught thereof, for they be idle. Therefore they cry, saying, let us go and sacrifice to our God, our Yah, or our Elohim, Got to put
You
that
ain't
in there,
getting off
man.
work for no feast day, nigga. You gonna work.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. It's Monday. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all we're gonna be working Saturday. No, but I'm a Hebrew Israelite. We got feast day coming up. You working, nigga?
All right. Verse number 9. Let their more work be laid upon let their work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words. And the police officers, and the taskmasters of the people went out, and their officers, and they spake to the people, saying, thus said Pharaoh, I will not give you straw.
I ain't giving you no Similac.
I ain't giving you no sympathy, nigga. Get out there and get them bricks, get straw. Make them
Pull
bricks.
yourself up by your bootstrap.
That's it. Uh-oh, you talking now. Okay, verse 11. Go ye, get you straw where you can find it, yet not all of your work shall be diminished. So the Negroes were scattered abroad throughout all the land of America to gather stubble instead of straw. Let me read that again. So the people were scattered abroad throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble instead of straw. And the police officers hasted them, saying, fulfill your works, your daily
Put your hands up. Get down on your knees.
Lay
on your back. Be still. Stand on one foot. Wink your left eye. Lick your tongue out. Flap your ear. Move your left arm. Move your toe. Stand on one leg. Lay down on your buttock. Don't let the rest of your body touch the ground. I'm going to kill you, nigga.
That's right.
Oh, my bad. I got too carried away. My bad. Go ahead, Hebrew.
And the NAACP of the children of Israel, which Biden's police officers had set over them, and were beaten in demand. Let me start over. And the officers of the children of Israel, which Pharaoh's taskmasters had set over them, were beaten and demanded. Wherefore, have you not fulfilled your task in making brick, both yesterday and today, as heretofore?
Why that pick ain't swinging?
Then,
it's
verse
hard.
15.
I'm tired. It's hard. You tired. You tell that lazy jigaboo the state of Mississippi don't care nothing about his meteorological assessment.
Verse 15. Then the NAACP of the children of Israel came and cried unto Biden, saying, wherefore dealest thou thus with thy servant? So why you dealing with
that? If you gonna pass that act, that federal law that killing black people is a crime, a hate crime. If y'all gonna pass that law, we tired of voting for the Democrat. And every time we vote for them, and they get in there, and they don't do nothing they say they're gonna do for us. I ain't voting this year.
Then the officers of the children of Israel came and cried unto Pharaoh, saying, wherefore dealest thou thus with thy servant? Why you keep
on lying, Joe Biden?
Come on, Biden. What else our reparation?
You said you were gonna do. hey, excuse me. Can you give me the Secret Service? Yeah, this is Joe. Yeah, Sleepy Joe. Can you go get Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and tell them go out there and talk to them niggers? They're getting riled up again. Tell him I said give them some barbecue chicken coupons to go to KFC.
Verse 16.
Oh, man.
There is no straw given unto thy servants. And they say to us, and the heathen say to y'all, make brick, and behold, thy servants are beaten. but the fault is in our own people. What? Did y'all hear that? It's your fault you getting your back breed out. It's your fault.
Bruh, Joe Biden just said that the other day. He said it's the American people's fault. They gas prices high like they is.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Man, them scriptures hit. Man, the Most High, boy, that's amazing, man. How the Most High knew all this stuff was gonna come to pass like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It gets better, y'all. Hold on.
And we not taking this out of context. We just tying it in and making it reality, because that's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
And he said, ye are idle. Ye are idle, meaning you lazy. Therefore, ye say, let us go and do sacrifice to the Lord. That's Moses told Pharaoh. Hey, look, you better let us go sacrifice to the Most High.
If you know what's good for you, you'll leave us Hebrews alone. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave us alone before we start crying out to the Most High.
Go therefore now and work, for there shall no straw be given you, yet shall ye deliver the table of bricks. And the NAAC of the children of Israel did see that they were in evil case. After it was said, ye should not diminish aught from your bricks of your daily task.
We ain't taking no burden off of you, Negro. Hey, let me ask you this. Sister Bashan sent me a video today of a 98-year-old
I got it.
World War II veteran in Tupelo, Mississippi. The heathen said, it's getting bad. Now, I don't know if y'all know or not, but all of my prophets in that third Bible going to come true. Now, if they go to crying out to that black Jesus, it's going to get bad for us. Now, I've been looking at the news, and it's bad. Now, maybe I can go to Congress tomorrow and talk to Sleepy Joe, and we can stop Jesus from coming back.
Y'all think we lying? Hold on, Hebrew. They think we lying, don't they? Hold on, I got it. Hold on, Hebrew. Hold on. Why can't I play this?
Oh man,
we're gonna play it for you. Hold on, let me see. See, well, don't tell me they took the video down.
I got it.
Hold on, Hebrew. Send it to me then. I don't know why it won't play on my end. Oh, them heathens do not want that play for y'all. Right, we got that one. That one playing. Man, bruh. And when I say it's blurry, bro. I tell you what, let me do this. Let me exit out and refresh it.
Now, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but there's a lot of them are Hebrew Israelites out there in Mississippi, Tupelo. I've seen them with my own two eyes now. Now, I remember back when I was in World War II, we come back, we hung them niggers. Soon they got off of them trains. Them niggers started running. They ran to New York City. They ran up there to Chicago. Them niggers ran to the north. We don't do something and do something fast. Jesus is coming back. So I'm going to go up there and talk to old Joe and talk to Congress tomorrow. We got to do something about this here black Jesus that's coming back. It's looking bad first. It's looking bad.
Bro, I cannot get it to play. Man, they tampering with this stuff, bro. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. Hold on, let me see something. Now I can play it from my phone, but I can't play it on the thing.
It don't look good, but we can change that. We can prolong it.
Hey, so what I'm gonna do is play the audio. I some
They
reason.
go to crying out to that black Jesus. It's gonna get bad for us. Now I've been looking at the news.
Hey, I'm gonna play the yeah, I said, man, what the hell? Hey, I'm gonna play the audio.
I thought that was him talking at first.
That's what I did. I said, is that him talking? Hey, y'all, so I'm gonna play the audio with it won't let me play the video. All right, y'all, here go the audio.
All prophecies got to be fulfilled in the Bible. And then
All right, I'm starting over.
it's gonna come to the end of the world. All prophecies got to be fulfilled in the Bible. And then Christ had turned Satan loose for a little while. It don't look good, but we can change that. We can prolong it, I think. But we got to get behind it all. I'm going to Congress tomorrow. I'm planning on it, and talk to them, and maybe we can get to the president, get him to warn the whole nation.
All right, y'all heard it. So they think they gonna change something, ain't the Hebrew? They thought he think he gonna change something. But back to the scriptures. What we was at, Hebrew?
Somebody in the chat say he talks so adorable.
Yeah, that was a World War II veteran. He's 98 years old and got up there and said that. So, like I said, he was off on some things, but he said it. If that 98-year-old man can see what's coming to America, why can't our people see it?
All right, Hebrew, let's go to Revelation chapter 18 right quick. And then you can show that video.
Revelations. Is my screen still saying Hebrew?
Yeah.
All right. The scripture's up there, right?
You can't see the scripture, but it's up there. You can see Revelation.
All right.
All right, there you go. There you go. Let's go 1 through 8, Hebrew.
And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
Woo!
And behold, every foul spirit and cage of every unclean bird. I'm sorry. And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations.
Who is that? All them European nations?
Yes, sir. All
Go ahead.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
What wine he talking about? He talking about the wine of America.
Yes, sir.
The wine of Babylon. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Yeah, that wine, strong drink of Christianity that y'all done got drunk off of.
Yeah, that strong drink of homosexuality, lesbianism, LGBT, LMNOP, QRSTZ,
Yeah.
All that.
For all the
people.
For
giving
all
folks
nations.
diseases, all that.
Yes, sir. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Oh, you've been having unprotected sex with Babylon. Keep reading. And her merchants of the earth are waxed rich through their abundance.
My grandmama used to say, you lay down with dogs, you'll come up with fleas. What grandmama used to say.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Ooh, they done got rich.
Oh, they got mixed with the hoe. They got mixed with the hoe.
Hey, we ain't got to plant no crops this year. We got plenty of money. We ain't got to plant no crops this year. Our basements and our storehouses full.
That's right. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues.
But guess what our people said? We will not
walk in it. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. Reward reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, to her double.
That's a lot of iniquity. That's a lot to double. Bro, if you can really just fathom and you can really calculate in your mind the amount of sin and murder and robbery and treachery that has been committed by this devil,
mm-hmm.
and you double that,
talk to him,
man.
That's double on top of double.
In your mind, man.
Man, that's double on top of double, bro. That's what you call double trouble.
And that's why you see them Hebrews out there on them corners when they be telling them heathen, we gonna take your baby and bash their head against a stone. That's why they be out there saying that, Hebrew. Cause they know that they gonna get double for their trouble. You think what you did to our children was bad. You ain't seen nothing yet. And that's all them Hebrews be saying. Now they delivery is kind of harsh, you know, and kind of arrogant, but that's basically what them brothers be saying.
Hold on. They ain't in error either about what they saying. Because what did Baruch and what did he say? Confess this among the Gentiles.
Oh yeah.
See, prophecy being fulfilled.
But you know, Israel, man, I can't get with that, man.
You know, Jesus loved everybody.
I can't get with them camps, man. I can't get with them camps, man. Man, them brothers, man, they out of order. No, them brothers telling the truth.
That's right. That's
but
right.
Guess what? Wasn't nobody standing up telling the pastor that.
He ain't gonna teach what we teach.
When the pastor was standing up there telling you to give him all your money.
Oh, that was fine.
Y'all weren't standing up telling the pastor that. When the pastor was sleeping with your mama and your auntie and your daughter and your cousin all at the same time in the church, and you knowing about it, y'all didn't stand up and bust the pastor out in the middle of a sermon.
That's right. Now, verse number 7. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit as a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Arrogant.
Boasting. Against the most.
Helpful.
Oh, arrogant and helpful. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm gonna behave. Oh, silly. Anyway, let's go. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Woo.
Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Lord God who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who had committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afore all for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. Anything else there, brother?
Oh no, bro. That's good. You can bring that video out. Hey, family. Man, listen, y'all. It's a lot of good information coming out. You know, I can't tell nobody what to do, but if I were y'all, I get this information. It's something that can save you a lot of trouble if you just listen, take heed, and make preparations for the things to come. That's the reason why we take the time out to put these videos and these current event lessons together to bless y'all, family, because we love y'all. So, you know, let us get your undivided attention. You know, and let us give y'all this information. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. We're going to read
Go ahead,
Job
bro.
chapter 5. We in Job, J-O-B, Job chapter 5. 17 to 22. We read this the last time. We're going to read it again for to strengthen your faith when the famine comes. Because I'm going to be doing some laughing when the famine comes. You going to be laughing? Yeah, just listen to the scriptures. Just listen. Behold, happy is the man who God corrected. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he maketh sore and bind it up, and he wounded, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. Who's interrupted me? Talk to you in a minute. In famine.
The scriptures say he chastised those he loved. Huh?
That's right. In famine, he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Thou shalt be afraid of the thou shalt be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. Verse 22. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Meaning the nations. Neither shall thou, because they are referred to as what? Beast. Anyway, at the destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. So don't, hey, cheer up, people. We ain't showing you this doom and gloom to get you discouraged. We showing y'all, hey, the righteous gonna be laughing during the time of destruction and famine. That's what the scriptures say. We're gonna be laughing at the hungry. But anyway, let's get to the next video. Got anything, Stephen, while I cue this video up?
Bring it out, Hebrew.
All right. Powerful scripts. Get your next scripts lined up. I'm pretty sure you're going to have something else to say. Let's get it.
An alarming trend, rising food prices from grains to cooking oil, the price of basic staples skyrocketing across the globe. The reason for this is the war in Ukraine and droughts fueled by climate change. For countries, this is an alarming situation. Price hikes are worsening already existing food crisis, fueling protests in several countries across the world. In Argentina, thousands of farmers protested in Buenos Aires. This was against President Alberto Fernandez. His policies to curb inflation have been slammed by the agricultural sector. In the first 4 months of 2022, prices in Argentina rose to 23%. This includes a 6% jump in April. Things got so bad that people took to the streets. It's called Federal March for Work and Salaries. They demanded jobs, security, and a basic living wage.
Una familia tipo que se conforma por 5 personas.
A typical family made up of 5 people must spend around 80,000 pesos to survive. We see that Argentines do not earn that much money. They earn much less. So we are at a time in which the population is living below the poverty line, and many residents in Buenos Aires and the rest of the provinces are poor. This national march is to speak out on this.
Son pobres. Entonces, bueno, esta marcha federal un poco viene a mostrar esto.
Not just in Argentina, people took to the streets all across Latin America. Protests continued in Chile, Uruguay, Venezuela, Colombia, as people slammed the rising cost of living.
Now, you see what's going on in this video. And this is everything going on in 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16. One gonna desire to go in the city and can't. I told y'all, when your belly get to hitting your damn spine, you're gonna do some foolish things out there in the streets. Now, you can take this light as a joke, thinking it ain't coming here, but it's coming. What you see right there, you're gonna see with your own eyes in your streets, wherever you live in America. You best to believe what I'm telling you, you're going to see it.
In Greece, thousands took to the streets. Their complaints sing. A surge in energy and food prices. Greece's annual consumer inflation accelerated to 8.9% in March, hitting its highest level in over 27 years.
The wages are meager in comparison to the rising prices at the current time. The people are exhausted. There is a serious problem here, and this crisis is bringing Greek society to its knees.
In West Asia, too, the situation is no different. Prices of some essentials have shot up by as much as 300%. The surge has triggered widespread unrest. Earlier this month, Tehran slashed subsidies on basic food items. New prices of wheat and flour were announced. This is how people reacted to this. These protesters, they're chanting death to Raisi. It got so bad that the president himself issued a response. He refused to restore the subsidies, saying that he won't shy away from making hard choices. In Sudan, protests escalated into violence. A protester was shot and killed in the Sudanese city of Madani as demonstrators marched across the country to protest a military coup. Sudan's currency has lost more than a third of its value since the coup, rapidly driving up prices of food, fuel, other goods. Global food prices started to rise in mid-2020. This was when businesses shut down due to the pandemic. Since then, there have been problems with key crops in many parts of the world. The Ukraine war dramatically worsened the outlook for food prices. The UN Food Agency says prices hit an all-time record in February and then again in March. The big question here is, when will the prices come down? That's hard to say. Agricultural production depends on hard-to-predict factors like weather. The United Nations says the problem of global food security cannot be solved without restoring Ukrainian agricultural production and Russian food output. The World Bank forecasts that the wheat prices could rise more than 40% in 2022. The sharp rise in fertilizer prices could also discourage farmers. This could bring down yields and result in lower production. As climate warms, extreme weather is becoming more common, posing yet another risk to crop production across the globe. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.
Oh, all right, brothers and sisters. So you can see what's going on around the world in different countries. People going hungry, showing out in the streets. That's what you see. And it's coming to America. Now, I can't say it no plainer than it. I said it nice. Go ahead, Steph.
Jeremiah 51.
All right. Jeremiah 51.
Jeremiah 51. Let me see. I know I want 36. Hold on.
Hey, Yahuwah's Kingdom. Type in your email address, Hebrew, in the chat before I can send you something. Jeremiah 51, Hebrew.
Yeah, 51. I know I want 36. Hold on. Jeremiah 51. Hold on, let me get there. All right, I got you. Here I go. Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna start at 33, Hebrew. You got it on the screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. Hold on. The Elohim of Israel. The daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. What is the Most High saying? You're going to get what's coming to you. What go around, it come around. So shall you reap that you will also, that so you sow, that you will also reap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 34. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had devoured me. He had crushed me. He had made me an empty vessel. He had swallowed me up like a dragon. He had filled his belly with my delicates. He had cast me out. What is he doing, bro? He plundering her. He taking everything she got.
Mm.
The violence done to me and my flesh be upon Babylon. What are we screaming out to the Most High? Avenge our loved ones. Avenge the wrong that's being done to us. Lord, hear our cry. Don't you see what they doing to your people? The violence done to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon. Shall the inhabitants of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Chaldea? Shall Jerusalem say, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will plead thy case and take vengeance for thee, and I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry. And Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, in astonishment, and in hissing without inhabitant, without an inhabitant.
Now, stop right there, bro.
Okay.
Now, I would dry up her sea and make her springs dry. What we got going on? A drought. Why is Lake Mead about to touch the dry? This Lake Mead is about bone dry. Things are drying up here in Babylon. You better go do your research. Go ahead, brother.
They shall roar together like lions. They shall yell as lions whelp. In their heat, I will make their feast, and I will make them drunken, that they may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep, and not wake, saith the Lord. I will bring them down like lambs to the slaughter, like rams with he-goats. How is Shishak taken? And how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon become an astonishment among the nations? The sea is come up upon Babylon. She is covered with the multitude of waves thereof. What is that, hurricanes? What is that, tsunamis?
Tornadoes.
Her cities are desolate and dry land, and a wilderness, a land wherein no man dwelleth, neither doeth any son of man pass thereby. And I will punish Baal in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he had swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the wall of Babylon shall fall.
Mm.
And right there in that text, that word Baal, B-E-L,
yeah,
that's an Aramaic form of Baal.
That's right.
National god of the Babylonians.
Speak on it, brother.
And you can find the precepts on that to Isaiah 46:1, Jeremiah 50 and verse 2, and Jeremiah 51 and verse 44.
Yeah,
and it's also,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. You got it. Go ahead. I'll come back after you.
No, that's all I had, bro.
Yeah, that Isaiah 51, we know we read that Revelation 18, 1 and through 9, right? That's
right.
Also in Jeremiah 51 from 6 through 10. I mean 6 through 9. In
Flee
the same
out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Right. That's right. What's up, Yahuwah Kingdom?
Shalom, shalom, brothers.
Shalom, my brother.
How y'all brothers doing today?
Oh, man, we just
like
up
a
here
Hebrew
chopping up
should.
scripts.
Yeah, man, I love it, brothers. I love it, man. Just keep on prophesying, man. Prophesy these words.
Yes, sir.
That's
What
coming
you got
true,
to add
brother.
to it? What you got to add to it today? I know you got some script, brother.
Let me find one real quick, bro. I know I got something in here.
No, you
I
got
know I
something
got something.
over there, Hebrew.
Hold on. Where's it at?
Yes, sir.
Always depend on that brother for a scripture.
My goodness, hold on. I can find it. Let me find it. Y'all caught me out
Take
here.
your
out
time.
here.
Take your time.
I here working in my yard and cleaning my cars up and stuff like that. And so,
Well, while you get your script together, I go to play this video right quick while you get
Okay.
together.
okay, go ahead.
You know, while you get together, or you already got it.
Oh, I don't know why I can't find it today, man. I know I have it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it. You know how sometimes you know something where it is, but it just ain't there in your sight right off the bat.
What scripture? Can you quote it just a little bit? Maybe I can help you.
It's in Isaiah. He's talking about Babylon, the fall of Babylon too.
Well, that's a lot of scriptures in Isaiah talking about.
Okay, here it is.
Was
Isaiah
it in
chapter
Isaiah
13.
55?
No, Isaiah 13. I'll read it. Isaiah 13.
Okay.
Y'all want to read it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get it on the screen for the
Okay.
brothers and sisters. Hold
No,
on.
we gonna let you read, brother. You the best read on the platform.
Oh, Lord.
No.
What do you say? You say Isaiah or Jeremiah? You say Isaiah,
13.
right?
Isaiah 13.
All right. Isaiah 13. What verse you want there, brother?
I'm gonna start with verse 1.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, brother.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It said, the burden of Babel, which Yeshayahu, which is Isaiah, the son of Atmos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Yahweh, Sahabaoth, the Lord of armies, musters the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. How? For the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from El Shaddai. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travails. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of Yahweh come, cruel and with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be turned into darkness in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked of their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold wedge of Ophir. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Most High Yah of armies. and in the day of her fierce anger, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man takes up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. Everyone that found. Okay, go ahead.
Now we just read that in verse 14.
Yeah, I mean, read that.
We just read that in Isaiah 51, verse 9.
Y'all just read it.
Yeah, we just read it. Yeah, but go ahead, bro.
All right. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So don't we supposed to be separating ourselves from these heathens?
Come out of her, my people.
He said, if we found a whistle, we're going to be thrust through.
Woo!
And for anybody that don't know what thrust through means, that means to take a sword and run it all the way through, completely through your body when it come out your back.
Woo!
That's what that means.
Woo-wee. Goodness. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Did we just talk about that, Mike?
Hold up, bro. Hold on. Hold your spot. Watch this. We talk about Babylon, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
All right, watch this. We talk about Babylon now. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Watch this. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Now read that again.
Everyone,
Verse 16.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their women ravished.
See there? Be
Hallelujah.
sorry.
All praise to the Most High. Elohim.
Bewail your children and be sorry.
And Jacob.
Man.
Verse 17, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, I done hit him with that T-Boogie. You hear me hit him with that T-Boogie, Mike?
Go ahead.
Isaac. The Elohim, the great and the powerful Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Oh, man.
Okay, verse 18. He said, their bows also dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. Ooh,
what?
Y'all just said that a while ago, too?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bewail your children and be sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Ooh. 19. And Babel, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellence shall be as when Elohim overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hey, dark-skinned brother said we just had another attack at the grocery store, y'all.
What?
Yeah, that's what dark-skinned brother just said. What you talking about, dark-skinned brother?
Hold on, bro. What you talking about, bro?
What?
Telling you, man, we under attack, brother.
Wow.
We under attack, man. We the only one that don't know that we at war. Everybody know it except for us.
He said, hold on, trying to get more information on it. While he looking, I'm going to Google it.
My goodness.
Man.
Well, they got them copycats out there.
But you know what though? They ain't gonna stop till the Most High stop them.
Yes, that's what this country was built on, violence. He said that you're gonna reap what you sow.
Oh, I ain't seeing nothing, y'all.
But see, brother Amo, a lot of this we bring on ourselves, brother. Cause you know why? Man, look at the multitude of sins that our people living in, man.
Woo.
That's why you can't. What you gonna be? Who you really mad at though?
Can't be mad at nobody but ourselves because Most High gave us the instructions. He told us what we were supposed to do. And right now, as I look at it, there ain't really too much people out, for all this information that's going out nowadays. A lot of people know who we are now. A lot of people are aware of who true Israel is right now, but our own people still.
Yeah, see, all this violence going on in the city, and people don't even consider who doing the violence. Watch this. Amos chapter 3. I'm read 1 through 6. Hear this, the word. Hear this word. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can two walk together except they be agreed? So can two, see, you're in agreement with sin, you and your partner. Can two walk together except they agree? Ain't no straight man gonna walk with no homosexual.
No, sir.
Unless he a homosexual.
That's right.
Okay. Will a lion roar in the forest when he has no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Listen to this. Verse 6 is what we want. And 7. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? They ain't afraid.
I ain't afraid.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? So who's doing the evil in the city? Who created the good and the evil? So the Lord is bringing this evil in the city. Why? Who he talking to? Who's he bringing this evil up on? He told you in verse 1, you children of Israel, the Lord speaking against you, not with you. He's speaking against you, us, his people. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So here we are bringing out this information, the secrets, what's going on around the world. This is what's coming to America. This will come to pay. Boom, 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 boom. Showing y'all in the scripture. Brother Amos just brought out an excellent script in Isaiah 11, or was it Isaiah 13? Isaiah 13. Brother Stephen brought out you about Babylon getting ready to fall. He was prophesying from the scripture. But people don't listen.
We will not.
All right, well, we're gonna play this other video to dark skinned brother bring this information back to us. Hold on, he said something. Pull up what? What did he say? Can y'all read that? Let me go full screen. He said, pull up Westbourne market attack. Oh, it happened 3 days ago. Y'all hold on.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's that my son mowing our lawn.
Are you good, Hebrew? All right, I found it. Appreciate that dark skinned brother. Share screen. Boy, they were hiding that information. There it is, brother, sister. Police racially fueled attack saw man try to run down black shoppers in Dearborn. That's up there in Michigan.
Mm.
A man has been charged. Huh?
They did what?
There it is. Police racially fueled attack saw man try to run down black shoppers in Dearborn. A man was charged for racially fueled attack on 2 black shoppers at Westbourne Fruit Market in Dearborn earlier this month. Jason Edward Lucas, who is white, allegedly hurled racial slurs at the patrons, then tried to run them down with his car as they walked in the parking lot of the Michigan Avenue store located at Oakwood. Do they got a video? Is this? No, this is a doggone ad. But anyway, brothers and sisters, there you go. You have it. The heathen is wrapping it up.
Again, I say, it's not even safe to go to the bathroom without something to protect yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Most High will gonna be done. Don't get me wrong. We are not promoting violence for anybody to go out and commit any type of violent act upon anybody. That's not what we saying. But what we are saying is every human being on this earth that was created by the Most High got the right to protect themselves and to protect their families.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to allow any race of people to lay their hands on you, to cause you any bodily harm. You got the right to defend yourself.
For sure.
Cause I know one thing about it. I love my rib to the bone. And I'm gonna protect mine. To the bone gristle. Bone marrow.
Yes, sir.
Right on. Right on.
All right, next video. Y'all watch yourself out there, brothers and sisters. This is about the chickens. Let's read. Let's listen.
Well, hey, it is the CEO Drive Her, and I'm here with some quick news. All right, so you all know I'm on it, doggone it, with this supply chain shortage and everything that's going on. So let me just do a quick run through. I'm going to do as many updates. When these come through, I'm just going to put you on game, so I don't have to have these long videos. So let's talk about this one. Minnesota fire. This was last night. It's now May. This was written on May 29th, but this happened on Sunday, right? Minnesota fire at commercial egg farm likely leaves thousands of chickens dead. You all, we've been talking about how every aspect. Last night on the live, I was just talking about the peanut butter recall. We see what's going on with the baby formula. Now we know this is orchestrated. We know, so we say shortage, but you know what's up, right? You know what's up, right? So a fire commercial egg in Minnesota on late Saturday night likely left thousands of chickens dead. The first fire began on late Saturday night. The fire crews responded in the incident shortly after 10 p.m. at Forsman Farms facility in Stockholm Township, Minnesota. Now, mind you, we're now for this, I would say in the past 6 months or so, we're probably at facility number 30. And I think I'm being nice as far as there either being a fire, some kind of explosion, or so forth, right? Y'all, come on, right? According to report, the fire came from a barn that houses chickens and manure, right? Manure is a type of fertilizer. We know manure can cause fires. So this will be, if anyone wanted to commit arson, this will be a playground for them to do so, right? I'm jumping around. The Wright County Sheriff's Office estimated that there were likely 200,000 chickens in the barn when the fire broke out, according to reports. Indiana firefighter fatally shot by. Oh no, that's another story. Hold on. Deputy said that they don't believe the fire is a result of criminal activity. Of course you don't. A spokesman for the company. They said Fox 9 chickens died in the fire, but said that no people were hurt. Sorry, that was an Amber Alert. Unfortunately, chickens were lost, but because of the fire, and we are evaluating the extent of the damage, which appears to be confined to the single structure, yada, yada, yada. 200,000 chickens. Y'all. Do we look crazy anymore? Do we look foolish anymore? Let me see, make sure it's recording okay. Y'all, come on, you've got to see this. You've got to see this. Or some of us, sorry, I fixed my hair. You've got to see what's going on. This one happened in Minnesota. You can check this out online. I'll try to put the link below for you all to check.
All right. So y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on out there. 200,000 chickens gone.
Well, hey, it is the
Hold on, y'all. This
her,
thing
and I'm
for the
here with
play.
some quick news. All right, so
All right. Okay. Thank you, sister, for the good information about the chickens. But yeah, brothers and sisters. So y'all see it was happening, May the 28th? So that's a lot of chickens that's been destroyed, getting it ready to contribute to the famine. Y'all brothers got anything?
That's just what they say. It's just they say problem, reaction, solution. You know, the Hegelian dialectic, as these heathen want to call it.
Order out of chaos, huh?
Order out of chaos. They're playing right in the hands of the Most High. He's using them like a fiddle.
Yes, sir. Now, this is about the port recall. No, I don't want that video yet. Hold on. Let me get this other video. Sorry about that. Let me get this other video. Let me see. Not him. Not him. Yeah. Let's let this guy talk. Yeah. That's what we want. Let me let this guy do his thing. Now this guy is talking about the chicken. Now this was made before the fire of them 200,000 dead chickens that they found. Now this guy heard these people talking about this at Walmart in the poultry section. The people that work at Walmart were talking about the chickens. We're gonna share that information with y'all.
You're not going to believe what I heard today when I was in Walmart doing my shopping this morning. I could not believe what came out of their mouth in the meat department. Unbelievable, folks. You got to start preparing. Let's talk about it. Before we go in and we talk about what I heard today when I was at Walmart, we need to go over a few facts first to see why we're in this situation. All right. So the best data I could find was as of 2020, the United States had about 518.3 million chickens. Just so everybody does know, from the time that chicken lays the egg, it takes 21 days to hatch and you get a little chickie, right? I mean, okay. There's 62 million chickens worldwide. 99% of all our chicken comes from within the United States, and less than 1% comes from Canada or Chile. Why Chile, I don't know, but Canada I could see, but hey, who knows? All right, prices. Eggs are up 44%, folks, from this time last year. 44%, and they're going to go up even more, they're saying. They're warning people now. And there's shortages in the stores. Chicken prices are up 32% from this same time last year. When you go to the stores, you've noticed either there are chicken and egg shortages, there's not a lot on the shelves, or you notice that, well, they're costing you a lot of money now. So we need to start figuring out ways how you can make sure that you can put some of this stuff away in something like a freezer or however you want to store them. Because you can freeze eggs and you can freeze the chicken. And this way here, If you can buy it now while it's still at a reasonable price, this way here, hopefully it can get you through until the prices start to come back down on the chicken products, as far as chicken and eggs. You know, hopefully this is a short-term thing. Maybe it's not. This bird flu, they don't know what it's going to do. And according to a lot of the comments and stuff that I get on this channel, we really probably don't even know if this is, quote, 100% true, and if they're just being told to kill off these birds and stuff because of faulty tests. We don't know. You don't know what to believe anymore, right? But the only thing that you can believe is there's not a lot of chicken in the stores. The prices are going up. There's not a lot of eggs in the stores, and the prices are going up. That you can believe because you see it with your own eyes when you go to the store. And they're forecasting that their prices are going to go up even more within the next 2 weeks. So let's go inside and let's talk about what I overheard the store manager telling the two meat managers at Walmart early this morning, because I shop early. You won't believe this, folks. Let's go inside. All right, so I was in Walmart today, and I was doing all my shopping and everything else, and we're doing a little bit of stocking up on things that we use all the time. And I happened to go down. I was finishing up. I always do like the meat and the frozen last. Go down through there, and I get over there, and there's these two meat guys out there, and they got 3 boxes each on this big cart, and they're stocking the shelves. Now, there's not a lot they're putting out. So I was looking at the hamburger at the other end because they were down towards the chicken and that area. And this manager came walking up. And she said to these people, she said, you need to go back there and get more chicken and bring it out here and stock this shelf now. She said, before we get busy. And he says, I can't. And she said, why not? And he says, we don't have any more. We're not going to get any more until Monday night. This is Friday morning. The hamburger section was awful. There was hardly anything. Well, unless you want the 93%, then there's plenty of that. The top dollar stuff, they got plenty of that. But the rest of it, I got the last few packs of the 85-15 because that's what we like to use. And there was very little of anything else. I asked him if he had any more 85-15 because they only had the 1 pound packs. You can't get the family pack anymore or any of that. And the guy told me, he said, no. He says, what I have is what I have right there. He says, that's it. It's Friday morning. You're coming into a weekend. So one would think, this is how they are, controlling what people are buying? Well, think about that for a second, folks, and put your opinion in the comments below. Would make sense, wouldn't it? Come the weekend, most people do all their grocery shopping, right? So now you've got my particular Walmart, all right? They're not getting any more deliveries of their meat until Monday night. Weekend is over. So what are they pushing? There's hardly any steaks. There's hardly any hamburger. There was a little bit of pork, more pork than anything else. So maybe they're trying to get everybody to buy pork. I don't know. But what do you all think about that? I think that there's something really fishy going on with this situation. I could be wrong. But then again, I could be right. There's a lot that is going on. And I hate to tell you, but, if you're not stocking up and getting prepared, and you haven't been getting prepared, you're in for a rude awakening real soon because prices are going through the roof. I started keeping all my receipts and all that stuff because I want to keep track on how much things are. And something else I want to point out to you too is just because there's a tag there, because it happened to me today with the butter. I bought the 2-pack of butter, was $5.88. Once I got home and looked at my receipt, it wasn't $5.88, it was $6.14. So they're not changing all their prices, but they're raising their prices. So here's another question for you. Are they raising the prices faster than they can change it on the shelves? What do you people think? I don't know. Comment below, folks. I want to know what people are seeing. I want to know what you think about this situation and what you're seeing in some of your stores. Because a lot of people are saying, well, I ain't seeing nothing. I don't believe this is real. I'm good to go. And then other people, most all the other people are all saying, hey, you know what? I'm seeing the same thing. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing this. So one tends to believe that there's a lot of shit going on out there, folks. And I'd like to know about it. So put it in the comments below what you are seeing in your area. And if you would, just put what state you're in. All right. We don't have to know what city you live in. Just what state. What state do you live in and what are you seeing? And this way here.
All righty then. So y'all see what's going on now. I had to go get the white man to tell you what he's seeing now. You know, our people, they believe what white people say now. Y'all got anything, bro?
I don't know, I guess back in 2015, that, you know, that's before I came into the truth. I came into the truth in 2016. But, you know, I had started, my family, we had started preparing, buying the little MREs and this and that, not knowing, you know, because I had found out about all of this shady stuff about the Illuminati and all this other crap back in 2011. But, you know, I was still a Christian at that time. So from that time period, I had been, you know, started stocking up on getting a lot of things, preparing and stuff like that. Because Most High had already pricked my heart to start doing that way before I came into the truth. So 2016 and everything started making sense after we found out who we were. And, you know, and now in here back in, you know, a couple of years ago, you know, Most High have in my backyard, you know, we started making raised gardens, you know. Then last year, you know, he put on our heart to go get us some chickens. That's what you heard the other day. We got chickens in our backyard and stuff like that. So, you know, when we got the opportunity, it's like, especially, you know, if you can find a little small area to raise your little garden or whatever, or bring some chickens. It's real easy raising chickens, even in, you know, in a suburban area. You may not want to get no roosters, but if you got some hens, they'll lay eggs every day when they get to a certain age. You know, about 5-6 months. That's a steady supply of eggs every day, and they lay every day. So, you know, the Most High put on your heart and you got the opportunity to do it, just go out there and try to fortify yourself while you got opportunity, because these times it's getting tough. It's just gonna get rough.
So we should do chickens.
But we're not afraid though. That's the deal. We're not operating in fear. We're just operating in wisdom, because we understand that the Most High didn't give us the spirit of fear, but a love and a power and of a sound mind. So a sound mind is going to tell you to be wise. If he give you the opportunity to do some things, prepare yourself.
Yeah, you know, I got, you know, before the famine even hit, it was back in 2018. I bought a 100-pound bag of rice. Not knowing. Some just said, buy a 100-pound bag of rice. And I bought it. I'm sorry, not a 100-pound bag, a 50-pound bag of rice.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Then I would buy MREs. You know what I'm saying? I got so many MRE. Man, I can open up an MRE store right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. You know, we're supposed to be fortified ourselves. We don't know how much the Most High gonna allow us to go through. You know, he told Joseph to tell the children, you know, to prepare. He had Joseph preparing the Egyptians for the famine. So we need to be doing the same thing.
That's right.
I believe it.
Yeah, I know it's coming. His word ain't went void yet.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, you got anything, Stephen?
No, y'all gotta go, Hebrew.
All right. Let's get this next video then.
All
right. Let's get this one started. This dealing with the pork, y'all. I know y'all don't eat pork, but I put it in there because it's dealing with the famine. You know, I got Christians that watch my videos, that go to church on Sunday, they eat pork. So I had to put this in there to torment them too. All right, hold on.
And we got another one. Well, hey, y'all, it's the CEO Drive Her. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to get into another food recall. Now, for some of you all that consume our content, you already know where I stand on this. We've had elongated talks on this. Some people are just jumping in. Clearly, you don't know the totality of the talking points that I'm talking about. So I would suggest that on the YouTube channel that you watch them entirely so you can kind of get an understanding of where I stand in all these food recalls, fires, and everything else within the supply chain going to shit. Oh, and did I say like and subscribe? Mimi says hi. Okay. Third, let me give a PSA to the vegans and vegetarians and all that out there. I was vegan for years. I was vegetarian. I did all those different things. I've been on more diets than there are stars, okay? And let me tell you something. I respect it, but this is why nobody likes you all. Some of you all are in the chat and you are so self-righteous. How are you going to be able to get people to even come to the other side or understand the nutritional or beneficial factors that go along with having a plant-based diet, okay? So before you continue in your sanctimonious and high horse in the community chats, and this is not to all the vegans, there's some vegans that follow me, they could care less. I can eat a cow, they don't care, right? Your sanctimonious and your self-righteousness, it's got to stop because it's not cool. And another thing, I just ain't been around your block. I've been talking about recalls in regards to what I think strawberries has been the only fruit, okay, and only berry or whatever. But I want you to understand there's been more recalls on vegetables and fruits in 2022 than there has been meats. So before you start telling people what they should do and what they shouldn't do and saying they deserve what they get and everything else, mind you, it's all tainted. It's all toxic. If it's real or not real, at the end of the day, we need to do better or have better forms of consuming these perishables.
You hear what she said? She just quoted scripture. She didn't even know it. You know what she just said? It's all tainted. It's all bad anyway, right? So let's go to Ezekiel chapter 4. And let me read y'all something. Ezekiel chapter 4. We're going to start at verse. Let me see. Let's start at verse 11. You know what? This dealing with food. So let's start at verse 9. Take thou also, we're in Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 9. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches and put them in one vessel and make thee bread